Hi everyone, well today we're going to review another sample courtesy of my friend Angry Irish Mac. This one is Journeyman, Corsets, Whips, and Whiskey. Interesting name. 117 proof. And before we go on, if you're not following Angry Irish Mac, you definitely should. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. He's a great guy. He's got great content, very, very detailed reviews from nose to palette, different portions of the palette, finish, very detailed, really knows what he's talking about, and great, always fun Monday night or Tuesday bar reviews. Definitely follow Angry Irish Mac. So this sample is interesting just from the name alone. Kind of wanted to do my research on this one, as I do on everything, but very interested in the name in particular. So again, this is Journeyman Corsets, Whips, and Whiskey, 117 proof. This is 100% wheat whiskey, cask strength. It's made from organic Michigan wheat, or as they call it, buggy whip wheat. It's non-age stated. It is distilled and bottled by Journeyman Distillery in Three Oaks, Michigan. It's located, and here's where the name comes, it's located in an 1800s corset and buggy whip factory in Three Oaks, Michigan, which was, by the way, once a dry town. And it's named after the products that were produced at this historic feather bone factory over time. And it's an organic and kosher whiskey. So it's very interesting. So I was just curious where the name came from. Obviously, that's where it is. It's from the products that were produced at this factory, which is now this distillery. Let's get this in a glass and see what we got. Okay, so we got this poured in a glass. And before we get into this, I haven't had many 100% wheat whiskeys. I think I've had one before this, but not many. And after this one, the next one's going to be the Bernheim, which is also wheat whiskey. But this is 100% wheat whiskey, and to be a wheat whiskey, just like with the rye, and just like with the bourbon, in this case the primary green being wheat. To be a wheat whiskey, it just has to be 51% wheat. This is 100% wheat. So since the classification of wheat, generally denotes a softer grains than, say, a rye, this being 100% wheat, I'm going to guess this is going to have a softer type of well-rounded mouthfeel, especially with it being 100%. I just don't have all that much experience in 100% wheat whiskeys, but I think the one I tried may have been that, and I expect that to be the same here. So let's give this a nose. It's very sweet and pleasant on the nose. It's like a little honey-like. There's not really an ethanol. This is 117 proof, so it's certainly not a low proof, but it's a very pleasant smell coming out. Let's get right into this. Let's give this a taste. Cheers. Oh, this is really good. This is thick. I'm just like, I just had a sip of this. This is, I'm looking at even the way it coats the glass. As soon as I even looked at it in the glass, it just looks thick. When I'm kind of swirling it, it's going slower because it's actually that thick. This is a thick mouthfeel. When you talk about something that you kind of like, definitely, coats your mouth well. This is definitely, this is delicious. I can taste, this is just spewing at wheat. I mean, this just tastes like wheat. It really does. It's really good. This organic Michigan buggy whip wheat, excuse me. I'm getting honey. I'm getting a lot of honey on this, actually. I'm getting vanilla. There's a spice, but I'm almost calling it a wheat spice, not a rice spice. Also on some bourbons where there was a high wheat content, or wheat whiskey in general, I always found that let's call it this way, wheated bourbons, where there was wheat was a secondary grain. And sometimes I picked up a cinnamon. I'm trying to see if I really detect that here. I could actually say that a little bit. There is that actual little cinnamon, but I've detected that between that and like a dough or a bread type of a taste. Let's see if I get that. There is a bread, almost like a wheat bread. This is very good, but this is a thick mouthfeel. This is really good. This is, I think this is a very good one. I'm really enjoying this. Angry Mac, thank you so much for this. And all these samples, we still have a few more to go. Definitely follow Angry Irish Mac. He's a great guy. He's got some great content that you definitely can't miss. Cheers, take care, thanks for watching, and more reviews to come.